Welcome back to the Sit Down with Point Blank. I'm Christina, and I'm here with...
Jake the Snake.
Where are you from, Jake? Where are you born and raised?
Shit, I was born and raised in North Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina, but I lived everywhere. I lived in California a couple of years, moved around in Chicago. I've been in Florida for about 5 or 6 years now, though.
Okay.
I'm a Florida man.
Officially claim Florida for real?
Shit, I don't claim Florida, but they done taken me in, you know.
That's fair. So as far as like Florida goes, who are like favorite Florida rappers?
Men and laugh. All time, gotta definitely go to, Kodak gotta be up there, Plies gotta be up there. New rappers, I fuck with El Snapo.
Okay.
Man, and shit, there's one I've been hearing for a long time, bro. And I'm trying to get a song with him. Skeet McFlurry, you see this? I need you on a song, man.
I love it. Okay, so being in Gainesville is kind of small. What do you think separates you from everybody else in Gainesville?
I want to say it, but my talent,
Yeah, okay.
honestly,
Is it
my drive, my work ethic, me.
Yeah.
I'm myself. I try to be myself. I don't try to be anyone else.
I like it. Okay, so give me 2 words that describe your music. Think on it.
Trap. Baby.
Is this you thinking, G? Bruh.
No, let's play.
You're deep into that thought. 2 words that describe your music.
Trap and money.
Okay. Trap and money.
I didn't want to do the pause. I was just fucking around. I couldn't
He
think of
needed
the
a
second
fucking
thing.
moment for real.
It's not a glitch on it. I wanted to
Like
pause
what?
for hella long and just like.
I know what separates you from everybody else. You a little slap.
Alright. Yeah. Trap.
Right. Okay, so being in Gainesville, what are some battles you faced being out here and everything?
Shit, bro. Just small town mindsets. Hating people that I found a lot of love in Gainesville, so I can't say I've had too many problems. But not everyone's gonna love what you do.
Yeah.
But I can't really pick on Gainesville. I ain't been here long enough.
That's fair. Okay, so other than you, who else do you see on the come up in Gainesville that you see like upcoming artists?
Man, I got Shoot My Dog Out Juice, Lou, aka Back Road, Sub for sure, Off Top Trade. Who else we got? Nuke, can't forget Lillard.
So like these all the homies for real.
My homies the best rappers around, bro.
You say you surround yourself with like-minded people, like
Of course.
in the industry and everything.
Yeah, if you're not surrounded with like-minded people, you're not gonna get anywhere. You're not gonna be able to get any goals done. If y'all not all on the same page, nothing's gonna get done.
Yeah. You're not wrong. So like as far as your name goes, so we know you called Jake the Snake. Where did you get that? Where did that come from?
My grandma gave me that name, man.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You just rocked with it ever since?
Well, shit. I earned it back, honestly. They started calling me Jake the Snake again in high school, like when I was like 15 or so. I kind of
Okay.
I was
gonna say, cause how'd your grandma tell your friends her name, or that was something you just kind of took and ran with?
I was really everything that I bought was free $3.99 or had a 5-finger discount and shit. I got one everywhere.
Okay, I love it.
I did.
Okay. Okay, so as far as like making music goes, what's your creative process? What do you do to get in the flow, like before you get in the studio?
Man, y'all know Jake the Snake, I have a backwood at all times. Hey, I gotta be smoking. Sound like a crackhead, I can survive without it. I'm just gonna be cranky and I won't eat. I'll be a bitch. I'll be unhappy. So why wouldn't I smoke it?
For real.
Why wouldn't I smoke it? But anyway, I roll a blunt. Shit, usually I like to write, but if I'm with my homeboys, we vibing, then I'll punch in with freestyle. But man, I write music every night.
Yeah.
Down there, yeah.
How many people you have in the studio with you when you be like doing it? It's like you and everybody, or it's just you keep it to a minimum?
It just depends. Honestly, like I really prefer recording like just me and my engineer. Shout out Swan Beats. He's the fucking GOAT. Really,
you feel like he be like picking beats for you most of the time, or you?
No, I come with my own beats most of the time, but I don't mind recording with my homeboys, but it's got to be good energy, or else like it's not gonna come out right. Everyone got to be having a good time. Everyone got to be vibing, and that's when you make good music. That's sometimes when you make the best music.
I feel like it was when it's the best time. It was when it's gotta be
good energy and like good vibing.
How old were you when you took it seriously? Like when did you know? What was the switch?
Probably when I was like 23, that's when I made the switch for real. Like I had always played around with it, like dabbled in the industry. I used to manage like rappers and shit, and shit. Like when I was in LA, I got to experience some of the industry, living with fucking Rico Reckless. Shout out my big homie Rico Reckless. That's big folks, man. They call me White Folks 4000. That's a whole nother story. If y'all want.
I gotta know that one.
But yeah, no. I'm sorry, I forgot the question.
No, you totally good. No, okay, we're gonna get to the next one. So I know you've traveled a lot, right? You hopped around, you went to different states. How does that shape you? Does it feel like it gave you more connections, or do you feel like it would have been better if you would have just stayed in one place?
I don't know. I mean, it's got pros and cons. Like, if I stayed in one place, I would have been able to build up, a stronger foundation and start earlier. But I am Jake the Snake. I done burned a lot of bridges.
Fair.
And honestly, I think moving around has helped me.
Like people coming from left and right just pulling up.
Bro, for real.
And my ADHD cannot do this.
Bro, for real. Bro, and,
I can't. No, okay, wait. So how did it shape you growing up, moving place to place? I feel like it would have gotten you connections, no?
Definitely. It definitely got me connections, and it created me as a person. I got to meet more and more people. So like, I met some good people along the way for sure. And
that's fair. Marketing is a big one.
And I experienced some shit that most people my age will never get to like even experience.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've gone more places than most people can say they have.
And I've lived some shit most people can say they haven't.
Yeah. You ain't wrong.
That's one of the other things that motivate me to rap too, for real. I just feel like I got a story to tell.
Sometimes I feel like, okay, I know you say that, a lot of people say that they have a story to tell. What's different from your story than everybody else's? Or is it just you think people are going to relate to kind of what you've been through, and that's kind of is what it is?
I mean, honestly, like, I feel like people can relate to my story just because, I'm not afraid to talk about like the bad, and I try to bring some humor to it. I like to laugh, so that's what I've always been like that. Even before I make music, I like to try and bring some humor and stay lighthearted. But
so you feel like you got a little comedy in your music.
I like to try shit. I like to
It's different. That makes you stand out though.
Especially my videos too. That's where I like to show it. Like, it's a lot of crazy. You don't always gotta be so serious.
You're not wrong. I feel like a lot of people miss showing their personality. Like, okay, so as far as upcoming this next year, what do we expect from you? Do you have anything coming up? Albums, like EPs, any individual songs?
Yeah, I got my first album coming up this year for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop. Y'all be ready. I'm gonna drop about 20, 30 songs on that motherfucker. I'm just gonna load y'all up, and then I might have a couple collab tapes coming this year. Who knows? So y'all stay on the lookout for those.
You have names you could drop with them collabs, or are you keeping that on private?
Man, y'all should really already know. If you really fuck with me, you gonna know. But just be on the lookout.
I like it. Okay, so as far as like, let's see, lessons in music. I know you said like music has taught you a lot and everything. What's something like that stands out that you've like learned from music? Like what's something you could tell somebody else, like a younger you, that you've learned so far that you would like either avoid doing, or like what could you do better to get you where you are now?
Focus on yourself. Be careful surround yourself with the wrong people, putting others ahead of you, because no one's gonna put you ahead of them.
That's good advice.
Until you bring value to them.
You're not lying. Okay, so wrap it up. Like, what's your favorite song you made so far? You have one?
I got so many favorite songs. Like, I really do. Like, I make music for me. Like, I make music for me to listen to.
Yeah.
So like, I got a lot of music. It just depends on the mood. That's how I know what my favorite song is.
That's fair. I feel like, do you feel like it switches? Like when a new one comes out, it might be your favorite.
Oh yeah, every time I make like a new song and I actually fuck with it, that's my new favorite song. Yeah, automatically.
So Jake, we heard you a ladies man. I need to hear like a juicy story of some experience you like ever had, worst experience.
All right, so look. One time, I was freshly single, trying to get back out, find me some fresh legs. I was a little rusty. I was shooting my shot on Instagram. There's this girl who was in the same area as me, not gonna give me names or areas, but she looked pretty. She had multiple pictures up, bad. Talked to her, she was cool to talk to. I pick her up one time, hang out. First night, takedown. On to the next. See, sorry to be blunt about it, but she didn't stay over, took her home. About a week later, we're still talking and stuff. Pick her up again. Meantime, you're gonna understand later, it was wintertime. It was cold out, alright?
Of course.
And, picked her up again for the second time. Brought her to my crib. We did the dirty again. We got freaky. She stayed over, and I took her home in the morning. And it's like...
She made it further the second time.
Yeah, she's a little bit further. But then we kind of, like, it wasn't anything bad or anything, but we just kind of fell out texting. And then, about a month later, like, from the last time I heard from her, all of a sudden, I see her all over Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, going viral. Swinging a prosthetic arm around like this. And I go back on her Instagram and all her pictures are like this. Sideways.
So the whole time you ain't even know, for real?
All her pictures, and
you had her over
keep it
twice.
out the corner. I cracked twice and
and you didn't know? She ain't lose a limb?
I was holding the good arm from the back.
Oh, he wasn't doing enough. You was holding the good arm from the back is crazy.
Bro, she knew which one to give to me.
Ah!
In my defense, I always say this, the pussy felt like she had two hands.
Right? I ain't even got nothing to say back to that though. Wait, you better... That shit going viral right there. But she gonna know exactly who she is.
Yeah, she
Enough said.
I ain't gonna lie, she definitely got a little bit of clout on all that. Shout out to her if you ever see this.
He going nothing.
Damn, that looked just like that. It looked just like that.
Whole time pictures, she's just...
You a great girl.
Wow. Personality, I'm sure 10 out of 10, but damn.
10 out of 10.
Not the limbs, though.
Main thing, that should be a compliment. I looked right past the arm. You were so pretty to me at the time. I didn't even see.
At the time,
I didn't see the flaws. You could have told me though.
Check, bro. You could have told me. I can't, bro. Please. Okay, we cutting this shit. Tell the viewers where to find your music at.
Man, y'all find my music on all platforms at Snake4K, or find me on Instagram at 4K Snake 4K, and you can also find all my music under the link in my bio. Man, check both arms.
Both arms, bro. Thank y'all for watching. I just sit down with Point Blank.
Just like that.